Whispers of winter. Haiku. Twinkling lights aglow. Laughter dances on the breeze. Hearts warm, spirits soar. Embracing the journey. The magical Christmas of Jonesboro. In the charming town of Jonesboro, nestled among rolling hills and surrounded by sparkling rivers, there existed a curious crack in the ground that many whispered about but few dared to approach. This crack, hidden behind a veil of ivy and moss, was no ordinary fissure. It was a magical portal leading to an enchanting realm filled with wonder and delight. With Christmas just around the corner, this portal would become the gateway to a world where laughter thrived, friendships blossomed, and unexpected adventures awaited. As the frosty December air settled over the town, the spirit of the season filled every home. Twinkling lights adorned houses, the scent of pine and freshly baked cookies wafted through the streets, and children busied themselves writing heartfelt letters to Santa. They dreamed of gifts, of joy, and of their own imaginations soaring to new heights. But unbeknownst to them, this Christmas would bring extraordinary magic, destined to unite the townsfolk in ways they had never imagined. One crisp morning, a young girl named Ellie bounded down her street, her eyes sparkling with excitement. With her curly hair bouncing and her heart filled with adventure, she found herself drawn toward the mysterious crack that had long piqued her curiosity. While many in Jonesboro spoke of the crack with fear and hesitation, Ellie felt a spark of bravery flicker within her. "If there's magic to be found, I want to see it," she declared, wrapping her fingers around a warm mug of cocoa for comfort as she approached the hidden entrance to the extraordinary world. "Hello? Is anyone there?" she called, her voice a mix of excitement and nervousness, echoing into the unknown. To her amazement, the crack shimmered, colors swirling and dancing like a carnival of light. The moment she leaned in closer, the crack widened, revealing an astonishing scene, a world where candy canes sprouted from the ground like trees and fluffy clouds resembled cotton candy. Laughter erupted from every corner, ringing through the air like enchanting music. "Welcome, Ellie," chirped a chorus of tiny voices. As she turned, Ellie saw cheerful Christmas elves in vibrant costumes, their eyes sparkling with mischief. "You've discovered Santa's silly Christmas circus. Come join us, it's the most wonderful time of the year." Ellie's heart raced with joy as she stepped through the portal, embracing the whimsical sights and sounds that enveloped her. The vivid colors of the enchanted world embraced her, and she found herself immersed in a spectacular Christmas circus, where every turn brought delightful surprises. "Look at that," Ellie gasped, pointing toward a group of reindeer prancing along a candy-striped tightrope. They wore festive collars and juggled soft snowballs in the air, their playful antics evoking laughter from everyone gathered. "Get ready for the Great Reindeer Relay," shouted Jingle, the leader of the elves, his expression gleeful as he twirled around, sprinkling magic dust everywhere. As the circus unfolded, Santa, dressed in a hilariously oversized polka-dot suit, zoomed through the air on a sleigh pulled by his playful reindeer. One reindeer attempted a backflip, landing clumsily while wearing a bright red Santa hat.
"Oh,
"Welcome, my friends," Santa bellowed, laughter ringing from his belly. "Thank you for joining our circus. Today is all about cheer and absurdity. Let's spread joy like confetti." As the performances commenced, a giant snowman waddled into the center of the ring, attempting to juggle oversized snowballs. But instead of gracefully tossing them into the air, he ended up getting comically covered in soft snow as the audience erupted in laughter. Ellie couldn't hold back her giggles, realizing that the true essence of Christmas was not only found in grand gestures, but also in the delightful moments shared with friends and loved ones. As the day continued, Ellie observed the joyful camaraderie of the performers. Suddenly, it struck her how much she missed her friends back in Jonesboro. If only they could see this. They would love it, she exclaimed, her eyes shimmering with yearning. Just then, Santa gathered everyone under a canopy of twinkling stars. Dear friends, he began, his voice filled with warmth, Christmas is the time to cherish joy, share laughter, and nurture the bonds of friendship. No matter where you come from, the true magic lies in coming together. Ellie raised her hand, excitement bubbling within her. What about those who feel left out? Then we include them. Santa replied, his eyes sparkling knowingly. A sprinkle of kindness can bridge any gap and mend even the heaviest of hearts. Just as Santa finished speaking, the grumpy, abominable snowman stomped onto the scene. You think kindness fixes everything, he grunted, crossing his arms defiantly. Show me what you mean. The audience fell silent, all eyes on Ellie as nerves fluttered in her belly. But she stood tall. Maybe it's not just about fixing things, but about accepting everyone for who they are, she said, her voice steady. The abominable paused, a confused expression crossing his face. No one has ever said that to me before, he muttered, his grumpy demeanor softening. I've always felt out of place, like I didn't belong. Ellie's heart raced as she saw an opening to bring light and warmth into his life. Let's start fresh. Join us. We can learn together and share some laughs, she offered, her outstretched hand filled with sincerity. In a moment of unexpected vulnerability, the abominable took her hand, and the crowd erupted into applause. For the first time, he felt included, the warmth of friendship weaving its way into his heart. As the circus continued, the atmosphere became electric with laughter and fun. Everyone joined together, playing games like Pin the Nose on Rudolph and indulging in whimsical treats like rainbow sherbet and gingerbread cookies. Each smile shared bolstered the sense of togetherness, reminding Ellie that the essence of Christmas was found in genuine connections and the joy of fellowship. With the culmination of the festivities, Jingle rallied everyone around. Let's make a toast, he declared, holding up a steaming cup of cocoa. To friendship, laughter, and the enchanting spirit of Christmas. Ellie felt so full of gratitude, her heart swelling as she looked around at the community they had built. I'll bring this joy back to Jonesboro, she promised, knowing she would spread the warmth and love she had experienced. As the festivities began to wind down, Ellie knew it was time to return home. With a heavy but hopeful heart, she bid farewell to her newfound friends, carrying with her the vibrant spirit of the circus. When she stepped back through the crack into the familiar woods of Jonesboro, the glow of the magical world slowly dimmed. But the warmth of friendship lingered, shining brightly in her heart. Upon returning, Ellie rushed to share her adventure with the townspeople. The stories she told of the wondrous circus and the kind-hearted inhabitants inspired a fire in the hearts of everyone she spoke to. They laughed and gasped at her tales, and her enthusiasm ignited the spirit of the season within them. Just as the crack had offered Ellie a new perspective, the spirit of her adventure began to weave its magic into the fabric of the community. Jonesboro transformed as kindness flourished. Neighbors shared cookies, helped one another with decorations, and began creating new traditions that emphasized connection and laughter. Each street echoed with joy as the townsfolk gathered in unity to celebrate the season. They volunteered together for charities, brought in those who felt alone, and spread joy to everyone they encountered. As Christmas approached, the crack in the woods remained a symbolic reminder that magic could be found within every heart. Ellie felt empowered with purpose. It was her mission to keep spreading the joy of friendship and kindness that transcended her magical experience. And so, in the beloved town of Jonesboro, the spirit of the Christmas circus passed from one heart to another. The stories were shared, laughter filled homes, and bonds grew deeper. The history of that enchanted day became an annual celebration, an event dedicated to love, kindness, and inclusion. As the years went on, children grown from Ellie's school would gather around the warm glow of their homes, reminiscing the magic of that Christmas and honoring the friendships forged through laughter and joy. They would share tales of adventures and even create new ones, inviting everyone along to experience the wonder of inclusivity that had blossomed in their town. Thus, the story of the magical Christmas in Jonesboro continued to be shared, infused with lessons of compassion, connection, and togetherness. Every year, the townspeople decorated their homes with twinkling lights and hung stockings filled with love, reminding everyone that the real magic of the holiday was not found in gifts or decorations, but in the moments spent together, celebrating the gift of friendship. And with each passing season, they upheld the belief that, just like the crack to that enchanting world, everyone has the power to find and share their magic, fostering love, laughter, and joy in every heart they touched. The Enchanted Christmas of Jonesboro. In a town called Jonesboro, so quaint and bright, where laughter danced on cold winter nights, a crack in the earth, overlooked and shy, held secrets of magic beneath the sky, with twinkling lights strung on every tree, and the scent of warm cookies that begged to be free. The children hung stockings by the fire's warm blaze, dreaming of Santa and magical plays. One frosty morning, young Ellie awoke. With visions of wonder, her spirit bespoke. Today I shall seek what the grown-ups all fear, a crack in the woods, spreading Christmas cheer. With cocoa in hand and a heart full of hope, she ventured to find it, the crack where dreams rope. "Hello, is anyone there?" she called with delight. As the ivy hung low, the sun shining bright, a shimmer responded, colors sparkled anew. The crack widened slowly, revealing the view. A realm where candy canes grew tall as trees, where laughter echoed like a warm winter breeze. The air filled with magic, she stepped through the light into Santa's circus, a truly grand sight, where reindeer, like jugglers, danced on the beam, and snowmen were tumbling, fulfilling a dream. "Welcome, sweet Ellie," the elves sang with glee. "Join us for fun in our festivity. Today's the great circus, a wondrous array. Let laughter and joy lead the way." With Santa at center, in polka dots bright, his laughter erupted, a charming delight.
Oh,
He boomed as the sleigh took to flight. "Let's spread love and kindness this magical night." The snowmen were juggling with balls made of frost, but soon found their balance and tangled, they tossed. With giggles erupting from every small face, the cheer of the circus lit up the place. But as the bright colors adorned every cheer, Ellie felt warmth and also a fear. She missed all her friends back home in the town. The laughter they shared, she felt weighed her down. What's Christmas without those who we hold dear? She whispered to Jingle, the one with the cheer. Let's bring them the magic, shared joy like the sun. For friendship is magic, it's what makes us one. Just then, Grumpy Abominable entered the scene, with frowns on his face, looking far from serene. You think kindness will mend all the cracks and the seams? He snarled, and the crowd held their breath with their dreams. Ellie stepped closer, her courage ablaze. Maybe it's not about fixing the maze. It's about being present, accepting us all, and showing the love that unites large and small. The Abominable paused, a glimmer appeared. No one had spoken so kindly sincere. Could I belong in your world filled with light? Am I just a monster, or can I be bright? Join us, Ellie said, extending her hand. Together we'll flourish, together we'll stand. Let's celebrate Christmas with laughter and cheer, becoming a family, embracing all here. The crowd erupted, they cheered and they clapped, their hearts open wide, no longer entrapped. With arms around shoulders and laughter as glue, the Abominable smiled, his heart shining through. Let's make a toast, Jingle cried with delight, to friendship, to laughter, and this magical night. Ellie, filled with warmth, her heart full and bright, would cherish these moments and carry their light. As the night grew older, the joys multiplied. Ellie realized that this magic inside was the love that they shared, the friendships they'd sown. She'd take it back home, in her heart it had grown. Through the colorful crack, she stepped back with grace, the glow from the circus still lighting her face. Jonesboro, oh dear, she shouted with glee. I'll fill you with wonder, just wait and you'll see. The townsfolk in awe as she shared every tale of laughter, of friendship, and how love would prevail. Let's gather together, let's hold hands and sing. Let's spread the enchantment that Christmas can bring. From that day on, the spirit took flight, as neighbors united each day and each night. They baked and they shared, they opened their doors, creating a warmth that grew rich to the core. Each child would remember the tale that would last, of the crack in the woods and the magic it cast, for its laughter and kindness that makes us all whole. The true Christmas spirit that brightens our soul. So in Jonesboro, every December's embrace, the crack and the circus become part of the place, with joy, hope, and love lighting up every heart. This story of friendship will never depart. The gift of togetherness. True magic lies not in the gifts we receive, but in the love we share and the bonds we create. This Christmas, let us embrace each other with kindness, laughter, and the warmth of friendship, for in togetherness, we find the greatest joy. Santa's Wacky Christmas. Verse 1. Santa's Gift Mishap. Santa's sleigh is flying low, with gifts that go to and fro. He thought he'd brought a book of how to cook, but ended with a giant fish hook. Chorus. Ho ho ho, what a show! Gifts are falling, oh no, oh no! Look out below, hear the reindeer scream. It's a wacky, tacky Christmas dream. Verse 2. Reindeer shenanigans. Rudolph's nose is shining bright, but he just crashed into a snowman sight. Prancers dancing, doing the moonwalk, while dancers busy, giving a talk. Chorus. Ho ho ho, what a show! Gifts are falling, oh no, oh no! Look out below, hear the reindeer scream. It's a wacky, tacky Christmas dream. Verse 3. The Abominable's surprise. The abominable snowman came to play. Said, I'm freezing, let's heat this sleigh. He danced with Santa, his moves so slick, but slipped on ice, what a funny trick. Chorus. Ho ho ho, what a show! Gifts are falling, oh no, oh no! Look out below, hear the reindeer scream. It's a wacky, tacky Christmas dream. Verse 4. Ael's Decor Dilemma. Ael's Christmas trees are all in a tangle. Lights that twinkle and misfits that dangle. Ornaments flying, toys on parade. Ael's gone crazy. What a Christmas charade. Chorus. Ho ho ho, what a show! Gifts are falling, oh no, oh no! Look out below, hear the reindeer scream. It's a wacky, tacky Christmas dream. Verse 5. The Christmas Feast. The feast is ready, but wait, oh dear. Santa's roast is missing, never fear. The reindeer are munching on candy canes, while the abominable's baking cakes with chains. Chorus. Ho ho ho, what a show! Gifts are falling, oh no, oh no! Look out below, hear the reindeer scream. It's a wacky, tacky Christmas dream.
Boom, 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 boom,
Santa's sleigh is flying low with gifts that go to and fro. He thought he'd brought a book of how to cook, but ended with a giant fish hook. Ho, 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 what a show! Gifts are falling, oh no, oh no, look out below. Hear the reindeer scream, it's a wacky-tacky Christmas dream. Rudolph's nose is shining bright, but he just crashed into a snowman site. Prancer's dancing, doing the moonwalk, while Dancer's busy giving a talk. Ho, 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 what a show! Gifts are falling, oh no, look out below. Hear the reindeer scream, it's a wacky-tacky Christmas dream. The abominable snowman! The abominable snowman came to play. Said, I'm freezing, let's heat this sleigh. He danced with Santa, his moves so slick, but slipped on ice, what a funny trick. Ho, 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 what a show! Gifts are falling, oh no, look out below. Hear the reindeer scream, it's a wacky-tacky Christmas dream. Al's Christmas trees are all in a tangle, lights that twinkle and misfits that dangle, ornaments flying, toys on parade. Al's gone crazy, what a Christmas charade! Oh, what a show! Gifts are falling, oh no, look out below. Hear the reindeer scream, it's a wacky-tacky Christmas dream. The feast is ready, but wait, oh dear, Santa's roast is missing, never fear. The reindeer are munching on candy canes, while the abominable's baking cakes with chains. Ho, 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 what a show! Gifts are falling, oh no, look out below. Hear the reindeer scream, it's a wacky-tacky Christmas dream. Gifts are falling, oh no, look out below. Hear the reindeer scream, it's a wacky-tacky Christmas dream. Look out below, hear the reindeer scream, it's a wacky-tacky Christmas dream.